Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to show you the top 2 handheld diagnostic scan tools for Aston Martin in 2024 and 2025. So I'll show you the cheapest through to the most expensive and explain what kind of features and functions each of these tools will have. I will pop links to all of these kits in the description below this video and in the pinned comment. It is important that you use those links because there are fakes, there are clones on the market and they can damage your vehicle. So it's not worth going down that route, and by using the links below you will go through to the genuine and official products. And at the end of the video I'll show you which of these tools on the table here I would personally buy if it was my personal money and my personal Aston Martin, okay? And if you're still unsure about which tool to go for at the end of the video, then please do send us an email. I'll pop the email address in the description and I'll give you a recommendation based on your specific vehicle. I'm also going to show you a really high-end tool at the end of the video, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, okay? So first of all, what we're going to look at is this one here. This is made by Foxwell. This is the NT530, so the NT530. It was previously known as the NT510, then it went to NT520, but they kind of realized that it had a few, it was held back by the hardware that was on board those tools, so they created a new tool with better hardware, and that means they're allowed to house and sort of put in better software. So this really is a good tool for Aston Martin owners if you're looking to diagnose faults in your own vehicle, maybe things like engines, airbags, ABS, transmission, central locking, you've got warning lights on the dashboard you kind of want to get to the bottom of. Well, this will be a good option if you're looking for just a tool for your Aston Martin, okay? It also does a few what we call service functions. Those service functions can include things like oil service resets or steering angle sensor. Unfortunately, they don't do a great deal when it comes to service functions, so you're probably best off using the tool for, you know, diagnosing faults and at best steering angle sensor reset and the oil service reset message that you get on the dashboard. So that's the NT530 tool. One thing to add about this tool is that you pay for the tool, okay, then you add on the Aston Martin software. So it comes with the Aston Martin software, okay. Then you do have the ability to add on other manufacturers. So let's say you also had a BMW and a Mercedes, you could add that software on at a later date, but it does cost you around about £60 per manufacturer. So once you start adding up all of the manufacturers that you put on, it's going to be quite expensive for a tool that doesn't really give you a huge amount in the way of special or service functions, okay? And I think that's where this tool comes in. This is the Xtool D7, okay? This is a multi-manufacturer package, so it covers all manufacturers for quite a good price. So it also does a few more vehicles than this one when it comes to Aston Martin. It does, again, the service functions is kind of the same, so it does your steering angle sensor and it does your oil service resets, okay? But what it also does is, as I say, it covers all makes and models. So with this tool, whereby you're going to be ending up putting on software after software, £60 at a time, this tool has all the softwares built in. So yes, it is going to be more expensive, but it gives you a much better platform for your service functions as well. So it opens the tool up even further than this would for the service functions on the other vehicles. But it's going to do things like your DB7, your DB9. This doesn't do the DB7. This does the DB7, the DB9, the Vantage, the Rapide. There's a few others as well there for the coverage for this tool, but this does offer more coverage than this tool does, but this is a multi-manufacturer package, okay? So I think over the years there hasn't been a great deal in terms of tools out there that do an awful lot for Aston Martin vehicles. This has been out for a couple of years, and you know, customers have generally been happy with this. But I think it's just in recent years where or recent times should I say, the Xtool have added the Aston Martin software to this particular tool. So this has been a really, really good tool for a few years, but they've just recently added the Aston Martin software. And now it opens up the tool to sort of multiple manufacturers. So I think probably if it was going to be me, buying a tool for my specific Aston Martin. Well, let's say I just wanted a tool just purely for my Aston Martin and I wasn't bothered about anything else, just my Aston Martin, then you know it's probably a good idea just to go for this one. It is going to be cheaper, but I think probably most people who have an Aston Martin, they probably have another manufacturer or another car in their collection or on their driveway, or in the garage. So I would say honestly it's probably worth your while, and it would be worth my while, and this is where I would put my personal money if it was my personal money on my Aston Martin, would be for the Xtool D7. Okay, it's just an altogether more attractive package, easier to use, you know, everything will work straight from the box, and it covers absolutely everything you've got in your garage. So this is the one I would definitely go for if it was my personal money. But having said that, look, if all you want to do is reset a check engine or an airbag light or an oil service light before you sell the vehicle perhaps, then this is equally a good option. All right, it's hard for me to say because they're both good tools. I don't really want to diss one over the other one, but they're both very good tools for any Aston Martin owner out there. I did say there was a high-end tool. There is a tool called the iCarsoft CR Ultra, which is kind of like a really top-end garage tool, and it can kind of do what the dealers and the garages can do, and the main dealers. It is quite expensive. It's about £1,500, but it does go over and above what these tools can do. And the reason we put that in there is because there are some people out there who just want the absolute best tool money can buy, and money might not be an issue. So the CR Ultra is certainly a good option for that. But for most Aston Martin enthusiasts and owners, I think what we've got on the table here right now will probably serve your needs as a DIYer, okay? But if you are unsure about which of these tools to go for, then please do send us an email. The email address is in the description below this video, and we will put links to these kits in the description below the video as well. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helps.